There are hundreds of thousands of agents out there who can help you with Medicare, and as with any group of hundreds of thousands of people, you're going to have some that are above and beyond awesome, most that are wonderful, and a few bad apples in there that ruin it for everybody. So let's talk about what agents can do for you, what to look for in a good agent, and how they make money. Medicare works in kind of a unique way. You have Original Medicare, which is Parts A and B, and to sign up for Medicare Parts A and B, you do so through the Social Security Administration website, which is ssa.gov. Now, you can use an agent to help you through that website and specifically to help you make sure that you're signing up on time and you're avoiding any penalties. And that website changes frequently. So again, an agent can help you navigate what's going on in that website to make sure everything gets going nice and smooth. But the real value of an agent comes after this. Original Medicare leaves a lot of substantial gaps in coverage that you're able to fill through other plans, like a Medicare Advantage plan, a Medicare Supplement plan, a dental plan, vision, long-term care, and others. And these plans are offered by insurance companies, and there are a lot of them. Plans can have different rates, different benefits, different coverage areas, different customer service, policies, procedures, and provider networks. And specific insurance companies may offer just one of these types of plans, or they may offer several, or maybe even all of these types of plans to you. Now, you could spend countless hours Googling and researching the different insurance companies and the different plans that they offer and the different rates and benefits and everything that goes into that decision, or you can use an agent who will do all that for you. So let's talk about the 5 things you should look for when choosing an agent. The first is, do you trust them? And this is probably the most important, because when your health and your money is involved, it's important to know that you're working somebody that you know and trust will make the best decisions for you and not their wallet. The second is, do they represent several different insurance companies and several different plan options? Medicare answers aren't a one-size-fits-all approach. If an agent is only selling one insurance company and is only selling one product type, so for example, they're only selling Medicare supplement plans or they're only selling Medicare Advantage plans, they just aren't painting the full picture as to what is available for you that you can benefit from. Half of all Medicare beneficiaries are on Medicare Advantage plans, and half of all Medicare beneficiaries are on Medicare supplement plans. So if an agent only sells one, well, what if you fall into that group that would benefit from the other one? So make sure that your agent is able to represent several different companies and several different plan types. An agent who is able to do this has to get certified with several different insurance carriers. They have to keep up on continuing education credits, and they have to stay up to date with the annual changes that happen every year when it comes to Medicare. This is important. The third thing that you're going to want to look for in a good agent is, do they have experience? You can watch any of our videos on this channel and you'll quickly understand how complicated and complex Medicare can be. If you're working with an agent who is new, that's not necessarily a bad thing as long as he or she is part of a team that has extensive experience when it comes to Medicare. Medicare is a maze, and your agent is that guide through that maze. So you're going to want to make sure that he or she has that experience so that you can avoid any traps or dead ends. The fourth thing to look for in an agent is, do you like them? And I know this can sound superficial, but that's the way that humans work. It is important that you and your agent can communicate openly, honestly, and effectively when you're making decisions around your health and well-being. Personalities don't always mesh. Communication styles don't always match up, and that's okay. Find an agent that you like and that you can effectively interact with. The fifth and final thing to look for when picking an agent is, will they be there for you? And what I mean by that is, once you go on Medicare, you're going to be on Medicare for another 10, 20, 30 years. So is the agent that you choose going to be around there for you? Are they going to be there to update you with policies and the updates that come out every single year with Medicare and help give recommendations if you need to switch a plan? And especially as you get older and if you need to utilize the healthcare system more often, are they going to be there for you to help you navigate those challenges? If your agent is going to retire while you're still alive, do they have an agency or group that is going to be able to help you after that agent retires for your ongoing Medicare needs? Find someone who will be around for the long haul or has a plan that you're comfortable with moving forward. Those are the 5 things to look for when you're choosing an agent. So now let's talk about how agents make money. We feel transparency is important, and you're better able to understand how agents provide value if you understand how they make money. Legally, agents cannot charge you for their services. They can't charge you a consultation fee. They can't charge you for helping you enroll in any of the plans. They cannot accept money from you. If an agent is trying to do this, run. There are services out there that will charge you a fee to analyze your situation and then make recommendations on a prescription drug plan or other plan. They are not agents who are licensed to sell Medicare products. We do not recommend using them. Medicare help should not cost you anything ever. Well, the observant viewer will say, okay then, well, how do you make money if you're not able to charge anything? And that's an insightful question, so let's break that down. Remember how we spoke about original Medicare Parts A and B? And then we spoke about those other products that are there to help protect you financially against the risk of the gaps that are left by original Medicare? Well, if an agent helps you with original Medicare, they don't make any money. That's just a service that they're offering to you. If an agent helps you enroll in those other products that are there to fill in those gaps, that's where agents can make commissions. And it is the insurance companies that sell those products that pay insurance agents commissions for writing you in those products. Now, the astute observer would say, okay, am I being charged more to use an agent to get those products? And the answer is no. You aren't going to pay any more money to use an agent than you would if you were to go directly to that insurance company and purchase that all by yourself. By using an agent, you're going to pay the same price, but you are also getting a friend who's going to help you with all of your Medicare decisions and all of your Medicare questions moving forward for the rest of your life. So you can spend hours researching and trying to figure out which carrier and plan works best, or you can use an agent, save all of that time, and you're going to be paying the exact same amount whether you use the agent or not. So how much do agents get paid? Well, that depends on the insurance company and the plan type that you choose. Medicare Advantage plans typically pay a set amount for the first year that you're on a plan, and then that amount gets cut in half for the second year and every other year that you're on that plan. Now, Medicare supplement plans typically pay a little bit lower commission to the agent, and then again, in the years that follow, that amount tapers down. Some carriers eventually don't pay any commissions, even though you're still on the plan, and others will just taper down and have a set amount lasting with that agent as long as you're on the plan. Prescription drug plans, dental plans, and vision plans also all pay smaller commission amounts if you enroll, or at least if your agent helps you enroll in those plans. Look, we believe in full transparency when it comes to your healthcare decisions, which is why I'm sharing this information. Medicare Advantage plans do pay higher commissions to the agents than Medicare supplement plans. That doesn't mean that one is better than the other. That doesn't mean that one is evil or less evil. In fact, we have a whole video that compares the two and the pros and cons of each to help you make that decision. But going back to point number 2, if there is an agent who just sells one type of product, who just sells Advantage plans or just sells supplement plans, that could be an indication that decisions are being made for reasons other than your well-being. So the big question is using an agent worth it? Now, I fully acknowledge my bias in this answer, but the answer is absolutely yes. Just like any insurance-related topic, find an expert in that field and go to them and use them. Let them help you make these decisions so that you can avoid any mistakes. If you already have somebody in your life that you know and trust that can help you with Medicare, whether that's a friend or a family member or a neighbor, use them. If you don't have that person in your life, reach out to us and see if we meet those 5 things that we mentioned that you should look for in an agent, and interview us. And since it doesn't cost you anything, you're going to save time, you're going to save money, and you're going to avoid a lot of headaches moving into the future. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing to our channel for more useful tips around Medicare. And as always, we appreciate you and thank you for watching.